Yo, what's up, guys? Do you ever feel like you're behind the eight ball with your stories? Like they just won't fucking make them? I have with 4 of them. And I'm like this close with them to getting them made. And they didn't get made. I'm just like, what the fuck? So that's why Gone Girl like means something to my heart. You know, because it was one of these. Sank it, you know. Cool, like something dark got made. Because I write dark shit. That's why I relate to fucking Gone Girl. But, you know, I've never said my thoughts about Gone Girl, so I'll say them now. Because, you know, I just said some shit about it yesterday. Why do I think Gone Girl was a fucking hit? And by the way, first of all, I knew like, if this doesn't get made now, then it might be one of those things that can never get made, you know. But I knew the second we sold it, I'm like, it's getting made. I know that, you know. I just felt it. So I knew what the deal was, you know. Off the top, cool. We just made $3 million, you know, for that writer, you know. And then later we got paid more shit off it. But why was it such a hit? Is my clock going? My clock's over here right now. I like to keep track of my time so I don't go too long, because I could talk about this shit for fucking hours. Right, Miranda? Why was it such a hit? Because it's true, man. Like it's how women are, for real. Otherwise it wouldn't have been a hit. You know, so let's not pretend that's not how women are, because it is, you know. And women are cunning, man. You know, and it's there. It's a very primitive aspect to that movie, which is basically you don't run this. The women, like, to the guy, you don't run this. I do. The woman, I run this whole thing. You think you do, but you don't. And the guy's like, well, I'm the one I'm the one on the roof, like in the rain, fixing this shit. I'm the one who slides under your car, fixes some shit, oil's dripping on my face. I'm the one who cleans the toilets and the lady's like, right? I'm not doing that shit. You are. I don't want to get all wet. I just did my hair. I just did my nails. I'm not doing that shit. You go do it. You know, and it's kind of like, we're dumb, huh? And they're like, yes, you are. You're not as smart as us. You know, that's what that movie means to me. You're not as smart as us. We're smarter than you. Why do you think we speak 3,000 words a day and you only speak like 100? Because we got more shit going on up here. We're smarter than you. We got a lot going on, okay? So, and women are like, and I'm thinking of a specific person right now. Her name starts with an M. It's not you, Miranda. It's the other M. I always, whenever I speak to her, I'm like, is your husband still alive? It's a running joke, but it's funny, you know. And she's like, yeah. And, you know, it's like, women let us live. That's Gone Girl. You know, she allowed him to live. She could have killed him. You know, she could have. You know. But she's like, I'll let you live. You know. Because I need you to do shit for me. When we walk outside, if you see some guys like bugging me, go punch them. Because I'm busy with, like, I'm on the phone, okay? Or whatever, you know? So, where am I at? And that's another thing I want to say about it is, like, you know, I don't want to forget this part, and then I'll get to that part. One thing I don't know is, because Wild and Gone Girl got sold and I think came out in the same year, I believe. I can't remember. I don't know which one of them is darker. You know, Wild, like, what do you mean? It's just like hiking through the mountains, this kind of shit. Nah, she's dark, dude. She's dark. we went to a reading at Book Soup on Sunset, and she's like, I'm gonna read from Wild, like, and I'm like, yeah, I'll go listen to that. And so she read from Wild, and I'm like, that's fine, you know, this isn't really my jam. I like darker shit. And so she reads from that. She's like, now I'm gonna read a short story. And she starts reading that. I'm like, you know, fiddling around and shit. She starts reading that, and I'm like, wait, what? Did I hear the R word? I can't say it or this video will get deleted. You know what word I'm talking about. And she went into this super fucking dark story. And I'm just like, can you say that in public? What the fuck? It was dark, dude. And I was mortified. Not for me, I can handle it. You know? And my ex likes dark shit, so I knew she could handle it. But I was like, there's like a bunch of little chicks in here, like hikers and stuff, and like older people, like, hey, I love the wilderness. And she's talking about this shit, you know? I'm just like, what the fuck? So we leave there, and I'm like, do you know what you just did? You know, we went to drinks at the Standard next door, and I'm like, do you know, like, I was like fucking flabbergasted. And she's like, yeah. You know, and basically she's like, hey man, writing's shocking, right? And I'm like, I guess so. You know, fuck man, I think that's darker than shit I've written, you know, which blew my mind. You know, my shit, some of it's fucked up, you know. So I was just like, wow, okay. So I don't know which one of them is darker. Cheryl Strayed might be darker than Gillian. I don't know. It would be interesting to hear them talk together and talk about their stories, you know, and like, it'd be fascinating. Where am I at? I gotta wrap this up. Where am I at? 8 minutes. Okay, so one thing about Gone Girl is like, I've seen a lot of people talk about it, you know, on social media and so forth. And one of the things that people say is the casting was fucked up. That it should have been Reese. No, you're wrong. Okay? I'm sorry, you're wrong. No. Go look at that one picture where she is sort of like laying like this and Ben's hands like on her head, where he's probably thinking, I want to crack this fucking head open, and what the fuck is this chick thinking? You know? I'm not trying to be mean. I just like, what is she thinking? I don't know, man. You know, I don't even understand how girls think, you know? And that's why the casting was perfect, man. The whole thing was fucking perfect. If they said like, who would you, like in a dream scenario, which movie would you want to sell? I'd be like, Gone Girl. You know, it's dark, it's fucked up, it's up my alley. I've dated chicks like this, you know. Great. How much you want for it? Millions? Does that work? Yeah, there you go. Boom. Now what? Who do you want to direct it? Dream scenario. Pick anyone you want. Then David Fincher is my favorite director. There you go. Who do you want to compose? I would choose Trent Reznor. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Who do you want to be the actor in it? I don't know. Who's dumb enough to play that? Like who would I believe to be like a dumb guy? No offense, Ben. Ben Affleck? Yeah, there you go. Who do you trust to be like the crazy chick? Not Reese. I don't believe she would stab me to death. Rosamund Pike? Yeah, there you go. Boom. When do you want it made? Like fast track, 2 years? Yeah, there you go. Now what? Can it go for like awards? Yeah, sure. There you go. Can it, get, $500 million almost? Yeah, sure. It was perfect, man. And so that's. I'll end with this. Reese was the wrong choice for it, and Reese knew that because Reese is fucking smart. She knew I'm not Gone Girl. She knew she can't play that. And some people said like, but it would be like off-brand and be like unexpected. But she's not Gone Girl. No way. I've dated these girls, man, where they climb through your window when you're not there and are laying in your bed when you get there, you know, or they have a knife and they're like, I love you. Just kiss me, you know, like, I love you. And you're like, then put the fucking knife down. What the fuck? You know? With Reese, I would sleep like a baby. Just like snooze, you know, like with Rosamund Pike, with that look, go look up that picture. That look is like, I'll kill you. You know, you better not fucking go up there and fix the roof. You know, or I'm sleeping with one leg on, one leg down, one eye open, and a knife behind my fucking, under my pillow. The crazy chicks, in hindsight, you look back and are like, I should have seen it. I should have seen it. So that's why Rosamund Pike is perfect for it, not Reese. You know? And I'll close with this. My lady has said to me, I could kill you if I wanted to. You know? And she could. And she'd be like, you would never know it. You know, she's like, I've dismembered a body before. I'm like, wait a second, you're talking about medical shit, right? She's like, yeah, in medical school, I have taken a whole body apart. I'm like, that didn't freak you out? She's like, not really. So watch your step, buddy. You know, ladies run this shit. That's all I'm saying. That's why that movie was so fucking huge. Because ladies know they run this shit, and they're like, no, now we have our voice. Thank you, Gillian, for telling them to shut the fuck up and do what we say. Okay, later, guys.